name's Catherine and I'm the director in this Stage 2 classroom, and in this classroom we have children from the ages of 6 to 9 years old. And what we do is we actually set a curriculum for each individual child. So when a child walks into the classroom, we look at where they've come from, what they've covered already and where we need to get them to be ready to move into Stage 3. So what we do is we look at the individual child, we plan the curriculum around what they need, what their interests are, where their strengths are. We also look at areas where they might need a little bit more work, and we structure the curriculum to support them through that work. If they need a little bit of extra time on something, they're allowed that time. The first way a child learns is they learn with their hands, so they need to be doing things. So when they come into us at 6 years old, they're still at that age where they still need to put their hands on things. Now the material is the teacher in the classroom, and my job as the director of the classroom is that I take the child to the material, I present the material to the child, and then the child uses that material to learn the concept. So when you saw the child working with long division, he's had the presentation, so I've showed him how to use the material. For a couple of times after that, I'll sit with him, he'll get his hands on the material, he'll use it, and eventually he'll come to a point where he doesn't need the material anymore. So he'll discard the material and just work completely abstractly in his head. At no time do we let a child avoid a certain area of the curriculum. They do need to cover all areas of the curriculum, so we just make sure that we find something that interests them to bring them back to it.
So then I'm going to sign here, and then you can just sign next to it.
We're assessed by the Board of Studies, so we have to present to the Board of Studies our curriculum as we present it in the classroom. We have to present areas of work, so they have to look at samples of work that the children have done. And they're all matched up to the syllabuses that are set for the mainstream public schools or private schools. We make sure that our curriculum delivers what the child will need when they're ready to move into Stage 3 and then ultimately into high school. So we have a lot of discussions with the children about their work. We talk to them about the fact that we're accountable and that they're accountable for their time spent in the classroom. So if they decide that they're not really interested in something, then we try and find something that will interest them. So for example, we had a child that wasn't really interested in mathematics. So we found areas of mathematics that did interest him, so things like geometry and the measurement of the pyramids. But the other thing that works in the classroom is if they see older children working on something, they're actually drawn to watch what the older children are doing. And so they see, say, a child working on a long multiplication or a long division sum, they oftentimes will say, oh, I really want to work on that. And I'll say, well, these are the steps, and these are the steps we need to take to get there, so let's start on those steps.